In the last video, we looked at tangent and cotangent, the relationship, and how we can redefine cotangent as cosine over sine. Now we're going to see how that applies to actually calculate these, like tangent, cotangent. We'll go through one, kind of get you a start on the next one, and then I'll give you the solutions for the other 8 problems. So hopefully you have this page. Oh man, that's not going to work. Maybe this. Yep. Hopefully you have the next page. I'm covering those because those are going to be solutions. But let's go through number 1 together. So now we have cotangent of 11 pi over 6, and we want to calculate, figure out what that is. Because we are dealing with cotangent here, we're not dealing with sine over cosine. I'm going to write this up here. We're dealing with cosine over sine, or cosine divided by sine. So we have cosine divided by sine. That's going to be important. We need to make sure that we recognize which function we're dealing with here. They're both cotangent. As you'll see as I remove this sheet, you'll see, or as you can probably tell right now, as you look down, not all of them are cotangent, so we do need to be careful there. But we can see 11 pi over 6, that's actually on our unit circle. Cosine would be square root of 3 over 2. Sine would be negative 1/2. And then similar thing what we did, we can multiply by the reciprocal, same thing as tangent. We're dividing 2 fractions now, so we can multiply by the reciprocal. Multiply straight across, we have square root of 3 over 2 times negative 2, which would pretty much give us negative 2 square root of 3. 2 times 1 is 2. And students in class said, hey, I have a negative 2 and a 2, the same value, but there's a negative in front of what's going on there. Well, you can almost, if you ignore the negative, we could divide these 2's out. And we can still do that, just the negative stays there. And what I saw a lot of students write is this, or something like this. These are both the exact same thing. Anything divided by 1 would give you itself. Same thing here. If I ignore the negative, square root of 3 divided by 1 would be square root of 3. Divided by negative would give you negative square root of 3. Either way, you should end up with negative square root of 3. All right. Okay, I'm going to get started with the next one, give you the solution, and then reveal the other solution. So here, if I look at my unit circle, I look for 8 pi over 3. No dice. Can't find 8 pi over 3 anywhere. So how can we do it if we can't find it on our unit circle? Hopefully by now you've thought, hey, maybe a coterminal angle. And that's true. So I'm going to subtract 2 pi. So you should get 2 pi over 3 as the coterminal. So now we're finding cotangent of 2 pi over 3, since 2 pi over 3 is coterminal with 8 pi over 3. And now we can find that on our unit circle. You can do something similar that we did here. And in fact, if you do cosine divided by sine at 2 pi over 3, your solution should be negative square root of 3 over 3. And that's what your solution should be. Let you try that on your own though. Now, you want to go through the other ones and make sure you have it down. I'm going to reveal solutions. Here's 3, 4, 5, and 6. If you need to pause it so you can see it longer. And then here is 7, 8, 9, and 10. Those are your solutions. I highly recommend going through it, checking your work, making sure that you get to those solutions. Be careful. Once you're here, we have cosine. Here we have cotangent, sine, tangent. So just be really careful that you're doing the correct function for each problem. If you have questions, please feel free to email, use the Remind app, ask me through the website, or you can come talk to me at school in class, and I can hopefully answer those questions.